This dog barked for days at his owner's grave. When they dug it up, no one was ready for what they found inside. Sarah knelt beside the grave, breath fogging in the cold morning air. Max, her aging German shepherd, pressed against the headstone and let out one long, broken bark. He hadn't left this spot since David's funeral 3 weeks ago. No food, no sleep, just that grave. Sarah stroked his fur, whispering and praying to the skies for him to stop this. The loss she already had to deal with was already telling on her. Max behaving like this wasn't helping. As if on cue, the dog let out another string of barks, and Sarah stood to drag him away. But that's when it happened. Max's paws scraped the earth, and something black and glossy poked through the soil. Max started barking all over again, this time drawing the attention of Mr. Harrow, the cemetery groundskeeper. The old man stomped over with a frown and a steaming thermos. Dogs don't mourn, they sense things. His boot nudged the dirt away, exposing a shattered phone screen flickering weakly. Sarah was still at loss for words over the events of the last seconds. David hadn't been buried with a phone, she knew that. Cemetery rules were strict. Max barked again. The screen lit up. How was it even still on? She took it in her shaky hands and went through it, seeing only a single video file. Sarah tapped it. David appeared, whispering like he was hiding. "If you're watching this, I'm dead. Don't look." A sharp click, static, then silence. Max's barking resumed again, and it didn't simmer down even when police showed up. Detective Ruiz stood with hands in her coat pockets, unmoving. Sarah retold everything. Video, key, Max's behavior. Officer Chen checked the phone's serial number. Registered to David. Reported stolen from his office 2 days before his death. Max snarled, not at the officers, but at the headstone itself. He rammed it with his shoulder. The stone groaned and shifted, revealing a metal compartment hidden beneath. Inside sat a small steel box. Just how many secrets was her husband hiding? Ruiz snapped it open. Inside was a single Polaroid of Sarah, asleep in her bed, taken from inside the room. On the back, in David's handwriting, "Leaving." The sun vanished. Police cleared out, promising protection, but they left the grave sealed and took everything, leaving only she and Max, staring at her husband's grave and wondering what else was a lie about their marriage. Her hands shook, holding the Polaroid. Someone had been inside her home. Max sniffed the dirt at the foot of the grave and began barking almost immediately. Sarah was done with the endless questions and snatched the shovel Mr. Harrow left leaning on a tree and began digging. After several shovels of dirt and fresh pine, Sarah hit the casket with a thud. Max dug with her, dirt flying into the air at every yip, and soon the casket was accessible. Sarah grabbed her phone flashlight from where she had placed it and took a deep breath, stilling herself for what was inside. She opened it and screamed. There was a man in the coffin, but the man wasn't David. The suit was David's. Even the watch that had been placed on the wrist belonged to her husband, but the face, round, swollen, and pale, didn't belong to her husband at all. Police headlights washed over the gravestones for the second time that day. Detective Ruiz returned with forensic techs, kneeling by the open grave. They pulled the body up. Same height, same ring, same watch, even the same faded scar near the stomach, but the face wasn't David's. Max kept barking, paws digging at the grave like there was something more. Sarah trembled as Ruiz approached with news. A note had been found in the pocket of the dead man. It was from David. "Sarah, if you're seeing this, you found the grave. The body isn't me, it's Daniel, my brother. Don't come after me. Take care of Max." David didn't want to be found. He'd gone through the whole trouble of faking his death, switching his body with his own brother's, and erasing his entire existence even from his wife. The haunting video, the phone, it was all a warning to throw everyone off. David was alive, hiding from something darker, and now it made sense. Max hadn't been barking because he mourned his owner. He smelled David's scent, fresh, lingering over the graveyard where his brother now lay.